Hey guys, at Norm my kind of messy here, but we all know it's been worse. I decided to film a second video today because I'm bored and this seemed like fun. So, I'm kind of like, okay, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notification. I'm excited for tonight. Tonight is going to be kind of a busy night for me, and I'm doing something I have literally never done before. I had never taken a vocal lesson before, and I don't know what to expect. Like, honestly, I kind of thought that I would be a little bit more nervous. Like, I thought I was, like, I'm excited for it. Like, I thought I was gonna be nervous. Like, and what I mean by that is, I have wanted to take a vocal lesson for years now. I just haven't found the right one until last week. And what I mean by that was something that I was being picky with because I didn't want to just take any old vocal lesson. I want to take one on by someone that I knew was talented. Someone that I knew was talented, and also one that wasn't gonna be a ton of money because like I can't go out and spend like $100 on a vocal lesson. Like, one that's not a ton of money, but also one that looked like it would be a good fit. And primarily one that wasn't with a guy. Because not that, like, I have nothing up against guys. It's just, I feel like the only guy I have ever been like 100% like, okay, I can sing in front of this person is my crush, and he's not even a guy. He's like not a guy yet. Like he's like I'm older than him, so like, but also I have like generally there was that, and so I found that Guy Group has a teacher that's teaching a vocal lesson through Zoom tonight. I saw it last week, and I really wanted to do it, and then this week I saw it again, and I'm like, I really want to do this. Is I'm just gonna ask my parents and hope that they say yes. So I brought it up to my dad, and he said okay. He said yes. It was $15, but he had no problem with it because it's investing in my future. What I mean by that is I feel like there are people out there that like might think that like, oh, my parents are paying money on all of this stuff as like a fun thing, and that like they're wasting their money or something. And that's not true at all. I look at it as the full picture, that they're not wasting their money. Yes, it's a fun thing, and yes, all of it is fun and exciting, but it's also investing in my future, because who knows, this could take off. I could become a pop star one day if I work hard enough and things keep working how they are. Because right now, I have good chances. I'm working with professional people who know what they're talking about. I'm working really hard in every dance class I have taken, and tonight my first vocal lesson, and that I literally am like just really excited about it. Like, I really am excited about it, and I'm like, I have like thought about it for a while, like a vocal lesson, like, and I always, yes, I feel like I have mixed feelings on it tonight because of multiple reasons. I'm very, very excited about it, and I'm also really happy because a vocal lesson, that's gonna help me out a lot with becoming a pop star. and it's good to get that training. But part of me is also like, I kind of wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for my crush. Because, like, he did encourage me to sing so many times. And, like, I have dreamed of doing stuff like this. But, I always dreamed that, like, I would be doing it with, and while also, like, having him in my life. And so, like, the fact that, like, I'm doing this and he's not here, like, that's kind of hard, but I'm very excited about it, and I'm gonna do it for me, I'm gonna do it for him, and one day, hopefully one day, I will find him, and hopefully only that day, I will tell him all about this stuff, because I know he would be so happy over me doing this, and it's not that, like, I feel like, yes, obviously I miss him, like, that's, like, never gonna change, but I'm not really down about it, like, it's one of the, really, like, I feel like I was constantly thinking about it at one point, and now I'm at the point of where, yes, I miss him. But I need to keep moving forward and focusing on my dreams because they're not going to be reality unless I work for them. Like, and that's something that I say, like, when people say, like, work isn't fun, and I'm like, well, I'm going to prove that wrong, because so far JoJo's proven that wrong. And the squad has, and a lot of people have. Like, I feel like the squad loves what they do, and, like, they have careers at this point off of, like, a lot of stuff, and they're making money off of it. And I hope to one day be in that position. And stuff. I'm just very, very excited about it. And I don't know what to expect because I never taken a vocal lesson. But I'm very, very excited about it because it's going to be fun. I feel like it's going to be fun. I don't know the teacher, like, I saw, like, a little bit about her, but, like, not much. Like, I know she's teaching tonight, and it seemed like a good fit for me. And so, yeah, my goal is to try to do one at least once a month, but I primarily would like to do them a little more than that. And yeah, this is, like, the test tonight to, like, see if it works and stuff like that. And stuff because tonight is a busy night because I literally have a vocal lesson, my first one, in a class with people who are also taking the vocal lesson, so that's something. And then after that, I literally also have dance class with Abby at like 6:30. And it goes until like 8:30, so yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, I'm very excited because this is like a huge step, I feel, because I'm definitely a dancer before singer, but I feel like I'm trying to change that now and be like, I'm a dancer and a singer, not be like a dancer before singer. And I mean by that is I have done way more dance classes and worked way more on my dance training than I have on my singing. I have worked on my singing. I have put out music videos, and I'm hoping this will give me an idea for a song, because I want to put out more music. I just don't have ideas. Like, yeah, I just don't have ideas, and I'm kind of like figuring it out. But this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be something different and fun, and I'm very excited about it. And right now. I'm also like kind of impatient right now because of the fact that I ordered. So over a week ago, I like got my allowance and I ordered a few things. And one more thing is still coming. And it's taking a while for it to come, which is a pack of 6 dance blocks. But I'm excited for it. And I feel like my eye was itchy. I feel like my room is now like, I'm trying to make it as best as I can until like I organize like that situation. And to me, my room and like still like, like fun stuff that like I have that I store in here, but also kind of like a dance studio. You know, and I love having the couch in here because it's great because it's great in case like Bella comes or something and like decides like if I have dance class or now a vocal lesson or something and Bella comes and is like in here and she doesn't want to like I be in the dance class. Like she doesn't want to be in the dance class. Uh, but she wants to like watch. It's like a great place to where she comes and I'm in like a dance class or something, or I'm just showing off a little bit because me and Bella, I like to show off a little bit to her and she likes it because it's just something fun because she isn't around enough to like see. She's not around to always see what I do. And I love Bella so much. And Bella, if you are watching, because I know you watch some of my videos, I don't know if you watch everyone or not. Like, I love you and you are amazing. And, yeah. So, like, it's great because there's, like, she now has, like, a spot where she can just kind of sit and watch, which is great. And then I have, like, a bunch of dance stuff in here. Yeah. At one point, I wanted to switch my floor out for, like, hard floor, like, a basic hard floor, kind of like what they have at the ALPC LA studio. But it would take me way too long to save up for that. Like, me and my dad actually did math and stuff at one point, and we, like, discovered it's, like, it would take me too long to save up for. So that's, like, one of the things I'm like, like, plus the carpet in here is fine, it's just not the best for, like, every situation. And I say that because turning on carpet is a lot harder, and I tried using socks on, and it kind of helped, it just wasn't great. And now, like, my room is, like, coming together slowly. Like, I organized my dance drawer, so that was good. I have, like, a drawer of, like, all of, like, my dance clothes and stuff like that. And it was a hot mess. And so I recently organized it, and it looks a lot better. So that's good. But I love what I do. And this, like, I feel like this is gonna be fun. And it's weird because I do not sing in front of people too much. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't sing in front of my parents. Like, I'm the type of, the last time I have sang in front of anyone, really, it was Dream Tour. And if you don't count, like, concerts, then I would say the last time was probably the last time I'm trying to think here for a minute. I'm trying to think was in front of my crush and, like, some people at music class. And so, like, it's been years since I have, like, really sing in front of people, like, besides a concert. But at a concert, like, nobody can hear. Because, like, nobody can hear, like, me, personally. So, yeah, like, but it's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun. And I'm excited. And I, like, have no clue what to expect today. Because, first up, I have never worked with this woman before. And I'm assuming she is professional and really talented. Because I don't think Kai Group would just let anyone teach a class. Like, I feel like he would like make sure that like she's professional and stuff and like know what she's talking about first. And I never taken a vocal lesson and I don't really know anything about them. I know they involve singing and that's about it. Like I like know a little bit but not much. Like I know there's tons of like singing stuff and like vocal stuff. So I don't know, and I don't know what to expect. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm not nervous. Like, I generally thought, like, from the minute I decided, like, I want to keep my eye out for, like, a vocal lesson, I, like, kind of had thought I would be a little bit more nervous due to I did get nervous before. Like, I did get nervous every time I like sang in front of my crush. I remember getting nervous, and when it was just him and the music class teacher that was gonna be hearing it, and me. But I was also the one singing it, like, and I remember, and oh, that's a good story. I'm gonna kind of tell you that story quick. I remember, like, it was just me and my crush that showed up, which was a win for me. And it was an obvious win for me. And it was like I guarantee got partnered with him for everything. And it was just fun for me, like, but then again, I don't know one person out there that wouldn't get excited when they're doing something and they're guaranteed to get partnered with their crush, the one person they want, like, when they want to be partnered with their crush. Like that thing. Like, what I mean is, I don't know anyone out there who would get, like, upset when they get partnered with their crush, when they want to be partnered with their crush. Like that situation. So that was, like, a win for me. Like, that was a win for me. And I loved how, like, he didn't give me a choice to say yes or no. Like, it was like, nope, no choice, like, you're doing it. And I just kind of went like, okay. And I'm like, okay, it's just him and the music class teacher, and he wants me to do it. Fine, I'll do it. And won't say anything. And what I mean by there was no choice was that he, like, got up, did his thing, and then he later handed the microphone to me, and went like, your turn. And no chance to say yes or no. And the teacher's like, I'll get let it go ready. Because she would always, like, I get, like, a music video, or, like, she would have the song actually play, or, like, the background, and so we could sing with it, and we, like, forgot the word or something. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing it. And then I did, and that time, that was actually my favorite, I feel. Out of all of them, it was my favorite. And I would say my least favorite was the one time where I had, like, a bunch of people from music class us watching, the music class teacher watching, and a guy assistant that we had watching. and my crush watching, and then 2 other assistants watching, and also my crush's grandfather watching it. That was probably the worst for me because it was the worst due to I kind of didn't really know the guy assistant too well, and I kind of wasn't the most comfortable in that. Like, what I mean by that was, he seemed like a nice guy from what little bit I knew about him, but for some reason, I just didn't feel comfortable instantly. Like, it took a while for me to even be somewhat like, I'm fine. Like, I didn't go to music class for weeks because of him, essentially. Only, well, because of him and because I didn't really know him, I didn't know anything about him, and actually, and it was at a time where I was thinking about quitting, and I didn't. I did not quit because it came down to where I realized if I quit, I would probably never see my crush again. And unfortunately, only that kind of happened later, but not because I quit. So, like, it was, like, kind of that. In fairness, one of the weeks, and I went, like, we're just leaving. Like, me and my dad, we pulled up, we saw that the guy assistant was there, and my dad went in to, like, cause we didn't know if it was, like, a new assistant, or if he was just, like, a one-time thing, like, we didn't know. And then, like, we didn't know if he was a new assistant or just a one-time thing, and my dad went in to find out. Also, we didn't see the music class teacher's car, so he went in to find out what was going on, and my crush, I saw him leave, and then my dad comes out and it's like, here's the deal, and I'm like, what? Like, thinking what? And he's like, well, it's a new assistant, and I'm like, okay. And they're having music class today, but some of these other, like, teachers that I knew and have worked with before was, like, taking over, and I'm like, then why did my crush leave? And he's like, he's leaving because, he's sick, and I'm like, okay, we're leaving. Luckily, it was just a cold, and luckily, only he was back the next week. So that was a win. I'm going to say peace out because I am going to go enjoy a snack and stuff. And I'm excited. I have dance and I have a vocal lesson, and I'm kind of like, tomorrow I will tell you more about it, like, on how it actually went, because right now I'm like, I don't know my thoughts right now. Right now my thoughts are I'm very excited. But also for me, there's been times when I don't know my thoughts are going to change, like my feelings are going to change. I don't know, and like, I'm 5 seconds before it starts, or if I get nervous or something, I don't know. Because I never taken a vocal lesson, and my singing history, I mean, it's kind of all over the place. And what I mean by that is, like, my singing history is mostly being like, oh, this is fun, like that sort of zone. But also, there was a couple of times when I was like, I do not want to do this. So, we don't know how it's gonna go. My feelings can change last minute. We'll see. But I'll see, and then I'll tell you about it tomorrow. And I have dance until like 8:30 tonight, so that's gonna be kind of a late night for me. Because I'm used to having, like, I feel like anything that's over 8 o'clock for me is a late night. No, so yeah. Peace out.